of Crystal Sews and Stuff here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to share with you a review of my latest make, and that is Simplicity 8295. And this is an older Simplicity pattern, not super old. It's a 2017 pattern, but it's out of print now. But you can go ahead and since it's only 3 years old, you can easily find it on eBay and Etsy and Amazon. So for this dress, I decided to sew view A, which is the dress version with the eyelets in the front. And it also comes, you can also do with a contrast front for the contrast front band, or you can add embellishments to the front band like they did in version C. So I decided to go with version A, or you could just do a shirt without embellishments for version D. And it also comes in a short sleeve length as well as a long sleeve length. And then the cuffs, the sleeves, if you do the long sleeve length, you have the sleeves are customized or adjustable, and you can just lift up the side and make it 3/4 inch like that. So it has a tab on the side, so a very versatile pattern. So I decided to sew up version A, and the fabric that I used was this beautiful green stretch cotton, and it's called Kingston Plain Stretch Cotton, and the colorway is called Latigo Boy. And I received this fabric from Minerva, sponsored by Minerva, and I will leave a link to the fabric below. And it comes in 14 different colorways. It comes in black, white, pinks, light greens, just 14 different colors that you can choose for this fabric, and it's perfect for a shirt or a shirt dress. So it's a pretty lightweight cotton sateen fabric. And so for the pattern, there are 13 pattern pieces total and 12 for version A. So you have your front collar piece, I would say, and then you have the sleeves, you have the neckband piece here, you have the collar, you have the sleeves, the sleeve tabs, as well as cuffs. So, and also it's called a what's it called? It's called a continuous lap. It's a continuous lap right here for the for the bottom of the sleeve for the long sleeve version. So it's a really great pattern. So I decided to sew a size 12 for the bust because the finished measurements for the bust for a size 12 were 38.5, and I'm a 36, so that's usually where I like for my patterns to end up. But it says for a 36-inch bust. That was for a size 14, and that would have ended up at a 40.5-inch bust. But I'm glad I decided to sew the size 12, and then I graded out at the hips to a size 14. And it came out pretty well like that. And so I raised up the waistline by 1.5 inches, and I took in the sleeves on the pattern piece by 1/4 inch so that the sleeve cap could hit me right on the sleeve. So those are the only changes that I made. So because there are a lot of pattern pieces, I would suggest this pattern for an advanced beginner. If you've sewn a few things, you can definitely sew it, but you just have to take your time with it. And there are 12 pattern pieces for version A, and then you also have to have interfacing for several of the pieces. And the interfacing that I used was this Palmer Plush Perfect Fuse Light, and this is a really good interfacing. It's it has like a nice weave to it, and this is the interfacing that we used in my sewing class. And I really like it. It's very high quality, and I'll leave a link to this interfacing in the description box below. So the pieces that you need to interface is the front, the collar stand or neckband, the collar, the cuffs, and then the tabs. Tabs are all interfaced. So in order to sew this up, you have to make sure you have enough interfacing for it. So I highly suggest this pattern. It's a great transitional piece type pattern. The length is a little short. Even so, I could have stayed. I shouldn't have taken it. I could have probably taken half an inch off the bottom, but it comes up a little bit short, but that's okay. And then it also has pockets, some really cute pockets. And I decided to add this cute little fringe that I picked up from Joann's because I already had it in my stash. And I said, oh, this fringe matches perfectly. I forgot where I got it. Oh, I bought it for say hi, Ruby. Hi. So I picked it up to make a shirt with it, but I never made the shirt. And so I had it, and I said, oh, this the tealish color matches this shirt color perfectly. So I decided to go ahead and add that to the pockets. And and it comes also with pockets for over the bust. And I was gonna put them here, but I just didn't want too much tassel going on in the bust area because I thought that might be a little bit too much up here. So, and then it's closed off with eyelets. And so I made these eyelets, and eyelets are not hard. It's just a little stressful because you have to snip a little X to open it up, because you have to cut into your fabric to make the eyelets. And I use eyelet pliers from Dritz. And I think in the UK it's by Prim, but it's the same company. So these are the eyelet pliers that I use. And I use 1/4-inch eyelets in silver. They also have them in gold and white. I've seen it at Joann's. So I use that to make the eyelets. And then I use this faux leather lacing to tie it all together, because there's a little bit of black in the tassels right here to bring it all together. And I also got these cute little buttons from Joann to go for the tabs. So this is a really good pattern. So if you have this in your stash, I think you would love it if you go ahead and make it up. And if you find it, or if you want to pick it up, you can check the description box. I will leave a link to Amazon or eBay, if I can find it, in the description box for you to pick up this pattern. Okay, so here are some quick pics and twirls on the deck of me wearing this. I had to wait till the day because yesterday was pouring down raining, and now it's just like a mist. So I got out there while it's just basically a mist still right there. So I was able to get some pictures outside today. So here are the pics and the twirls. That is my review of Simplicity 8295. I hope you get a chance to sew it up. And please stay tuned. Coming up on Instagram, I have a great announcement. So check out, we'll have a great announcement on Friday. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, please check it out. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care.